everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to use AI agents to automatically generate support tickets with ChatGPT and Pabbly. So I'm an owner of a SaaS-based company and I receive a lot of inquiries like the bug reports or the feedbacks on my Gmail account from my clients. I want that as soon as I'm going to receive a new email, automatically according to that, the ticket should be created in my Zoho Desk account. Now doing this manually, going back to my Gmail account to check the email and then creating a ticket in my Zoho Desk account is very time consuming. So what I've done is I've simply created an AI agent using Pabbly Connect, which is going to do this process for me. So how this AI agent works is that as soon as I'm going to receive a new email in my Gmail account, over here, an AI agent is going to extract the details like the issue and with the category of the issue as well. And as that AI agent is going to extract the details, automatically with the details, a ticket is going to be created in my Zoho Desk account. So if you also want to learn how to create this AI agent for yourself, for your business, for that, let me take you to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to use AI agents to automatically generate support tickets with ChatGPT and Pabbly. So as an owner of a SaaS-based company, delivering prompt and effective customer support is crucial for retaining clients. I use email to receive feedbacks from my users regarding the experience, feature requests, or any issues that they encounter. That automatically analyze the email content, categorize it into one of the three categories that I have created, and then automatically that AI agent is going to create a ticket in my Zoho Desk account. This ensures that every feedback email is instantly converted into a ticket and assigned to the appropriate team, helping me to provide faster resolutions and enhance customer satisfaction. And I'm going to create this amazing AI agent with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the all Pabbly apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the products that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button right here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow over here, I'm going to give it as AI agents to automatically generate support tickets. Okay, so this is the name that I want to give to my AI agent. And then for the folder, from the left side of the panel, I have created multiple folders you can see. From these folders, I'm going to select a specific one in which I want to create this AI agent. For the folder, I'm going to click on this drop down. From the drop down, I'm going to select AI agent automations. After giving the name to the workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on this create button in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of AI agents to automatically generate support tickets, and you can see that there are two windows in front of you. One over here says trigger, other says action. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two principles. Over here trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as email parser by Pabbly. With the help of this amazing feature by Pabbly Connect, we can connect our Gmail account to Pabbly Connect so that whenever we are going to receive any email with the help of this amazing feature, it is going to fetch the data of the email from my Gmail account to my trigger right here. Okay. After selecting the trigger application for the trigger event, I'm going to select as new email received. After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that we have been provided with the email parser address. Using this address, we're going to build the connection between our Gmail account and Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to firstly copy this email address from here. After copying the email address, log into your Gmail account that you want to connect to Pabbly Connect. So this is my Gmail account and I want to connect this account to Pabbly Connect. In order to do that, over here from the right side of the panel, go to the settings option of your Gmail account and click on this see all settings option right here. Now after coming to settings from this panel right over here, go to this forwarding and POP-IMAP right over here. After coming to forwarding over here, you can see it says forwarding, add a forwarding address. I'm going to click on this option. It is asking for the forwarding email address. I'm going to paste the email address right here and click on this next button. As I've done that over here, it is asking for forwarding mail to this email address. We have to now verify. For that, I'm going to click on this proceed button right here. As I've done that, it says a confirmation link has been sent to this email address to verify permission. So now to check the confirmation link, go back to your workflow, and over here in the workflow, scroll down. As you're going to scroll down, you are going to receive this response in your Pabbly Connect workflow. If you're going to further scroll down in the response, you can see in the response it says body text. If I'm going to scroll over here in this response, you can see over here we have received this link right here. So I'm going to copy this link from here. So this is the link. I'm going to copy it from here. I've copied it, and after copying the link, I'm going to paste this link in a new tab and click on this enter button. As I've done that, it says confirmation forwarding from this mail, as this is the mail I want to connect to Pabbly Connect, to this email address. I'm going to click on this confirm, as this is a correct email address. As I've done that, it says confirmation success. The confirmation has now been done. If the confirmation is done, I'm going to open my Gmail account again. I'm going to click on this OK button and refresh this page from here. As I've refreshed the page, you can see over here, this is the email address. I'm going to again paste the email address over here manually that we have received in our Pabbly Connect account. I'm going to paste it over here. After pasting it, after clicking on this forward a copy of the incoming email, I'm going to scroll down and click on the save changes button right here. As I've done that, if I'm going to go back to my settings option over here, you can see over here in my forwarding and POP, the email address has now been successfully added to my account, okay? As the email address is successfully added, I'm going to go back to my workflow, and over here, I'm going to click on this recapture option right over here, as now we're going to capture the response of the email that we're going to receive in our Gmail account. So this is my another Gmail account you can see right over here, and in this, I have created a draft of the email of an issue that I'm going to send as an email to my support account on which I'm going to receive all the support emails. So I'm going to send this email to the account that I've connected to Pabbly Connect. Okay. So now in order to send this, firstly we're going to read, it says bug report issue with your SaaS product. Hello team, I hope you're well. I'm writing to report a bug I encountered while using a SaaS platform. While generating reports, the system repeatedly crashes. After logging into my account, I navigated to the report section, selected the date range and click on generate, but the page froze and eventually became unresponsive. This issue is occurring on Windows 11 using Chrome, Google Chrome version. This is right over here. I expect the report to be generated smoothly without any crashes, but instead the platform fails to respond. Please look into the issue at earliest convenience and let me know when it's resolved. I look forward to your support. Thank you, demo user, Test Enterprises Private Limited. Okay, so this is the issue that I have. Okay, in this recipients, I'm going to select my support email address right here. So I've selected the email address. Now I'm going to send this email over here. As you can see over here, the email has now been successfully forwarded. As now the email is forwarded, I'm going to go back to my workflow right over here and scroll down. And yes, you can see over here, the response has been successfully captured in my trigger. For the subject, we have received the subject, that is bug report issue with your SaaS platform. Okay, this was the subject of the email. If I'm going to further scroll down, you can see we have received the body text. Body text is the main content of the entire body. Hello team, I hope you're well. You can see this was the same email that we have written right over here. It's been captured over here in this body text field, okay? As now the response of the email has been captured in our trigger. This means that Gmail account has now been connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. Now in my Gmail account, I receive multiple type of emails, but I only want this workflow should be executed whenever a issue or some bug is reported by my clients. So now in order to add that condition, we have to add action step, and for the action application, I'm going to select as filter by Pabbly. Action event is going to be filter values, as now with the help of this amazing feature, we are going to add a condition in this workflow. After that, it is asking for me to select the label. For the label over here, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to select the subject. As in the subject by my client, it is mentioned what they want to report. Okay, it says bug report. Okay. In the subject, it should contain few words. So for the filter type, I'm going to select as contains. And for the value over here, I'm going to first select it as issue. This is my first word. The subject should contain the word issue, okay? As it might contain another word, so I'm going to add another or condition over here. For this, I'm going to again select as subject right over here. This is the subject. I'm going to select it. Should contain, let's suppose, report, okay? So this is my another word, that is report right over here. Okay, so this is the another word. Now they can also write a bug. So for that, I'm going to again select over here the subject of my email from here. So this is the subject should contain. I'm going to write over here as bug. Okay, this is my another word bug over here. If I'm going to add another or condition, I can also write over here a feedback. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for the subject again. So this is my subject. I'm going to select it. I'm going to select as contains, and over here I'm going to write over here as feedback. Okay, so this is one. We have written issue, report, bug, feedback. I want to write one more, that is an inquiry. Okay, so I'm going to write over here subject. I'm going to map. I'm going to select the label as subject. For the filter, I'm going to select as contains, and the value over here is going to be inquiry. Okay, so this is all the things that I've entered. So if the subject contains any of these words, then automatically this workflow is going to be executed then only. Okay, so I'm going to click on the save and send test request button right here. The condition is true and the status is success. And why? Because over here we've selected the subject. For the subject, it says bug, report, issue. Okay, so we have three of these words. This is bug, report, and issue, and the subject contains one of them. This workflow is going to be executed further. That's why it says success. Okay, so as now we have added the condition, now as we have the email for which we can create the ticket in our Zoho Desk account, so I'm going to click on this add another action step button, because now with the help of the AI agent, we are now going to create a small description of that issue. With that, we're also going to categorize the issue. Okay, I have three categories in my business. So amongst the three category, the bug rely under which category? Okay, we are going to select that. Over here for the action, I'm going to select my AI agent, and for the AI agent, I am using OpenAI. Okay, if you want, you can also use Google Gemini according to your requirement. An action event over here is going to be ChatGPT. Then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection that you have. After that, over here it is asking for the token. Using this token, we are going to build the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. Okay, for having the token, we have to generate it. For that, click on this hyperlink given right over here. API keys page is going to appear in front of you. For generating the key, click on this button over here that says create new secret key. It is asking for all these details to generate a key. Fill in the required details and create the secret key from here. As you go to generate the key, you can copy that key from here and paste it right over here. I've already created a connection, so I'm going to click on this save button right here after selecting the existing connection. It is asking for us to select the AI model. For the model, I'm going to select as GPT-4o mini. If you want, you can select other models from the drop down. Okay, after selecting the AI model, it is asking me for the prompt. Using this prompt, this AI agent is going to give me the details that I require. So for the prompt over here, I'm going to write it as... So this is the prompt that I have written, that is read the following customer feedback email, categorize it into three predefined categories: feature request, that is the definition, technical issue, that is the definition, and general query feedback. These are the three categories. After identifying the category, generate a consistent yet defined description summarizing the email content in 2 to 3 sentences. This is the body of the email. For the body of the email data, I'm going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. And how it works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, this was the previous step. As I'm going to click on this email parser step over here, I'm going to search for the body right over here. So this is the body you can see right over here that I've received in this step, and using this body, this AI agent is going to generate the content that I want. So for the data of the body field, I'm going to select the data of the body from my previous response. As now I've selected the data from my previous response, the data is mapped. And as I've mapped the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. So this is the prompt, and I've specified all the details that I want. Then I'm going to click on this save and send test request button right here. As I've done that, we have received a response. In response, we have received this content, and this is the content that we wanted. Okay, if I'm going to read the content for you, you can see it says category is technical issues. The category reports a bug encountered on the SaaS platform, specifically during the report generation process. Okay, you can see there's a summary of the email that we have written, and it has been categorized right over here by our AI agent as well. You can see right over here. Okay, so as the content is generated, now I want to create a ticket of this content in my Zoho Desk account. For that, I'm going to add another action step, and for the action application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Zoho Desk. An action event over here is going to be create new ticket. Then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection that you have. After that, click on connect with Zoho Desk right over here. It is asking for the domain of your Zoho account. Log back to your Zoho Desk account. As you go to log into your account, over here in the URL, you can see it says desk. After that, it says zoho.in. This is the domain. I'm going to copy it from here and paste it right over here. Okay, this is the domain. Then I'm going to click on this save button. As I'm going to do that, this window is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the permission. So I'm going to click on this accept button, as this is a safe process and my data is perfectly safe with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this accept button right over here. And as I've done that, you can see I've successfully authorized Zoho Desk to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing over here, it is asking for the organization and the department. Select the organization over here from the drop down and the department in which you want to create the tickets in. After that, it is asking for the subject. Okay, for the subject over here, I'm going to write over here as new ticket from the client, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to map the data, the subject that I've received right over here. Okay, so this is the ticket name I have given. For the contact, I'm going to select the support over here as the contact. It is asking for the email address. For the email address over here in this step, I have received the email address. So I'm going to map the data of the email address of my customer who has generated the ticket right over here. After that, it is asking for the phone number, which I do not require, so I'm going to skip the part. It is asking for the due date. I don't want to add a due date now, so I'm going to skip the part. For the category over here, I'm going to select as general, as this is the category. Subcategory is going to be sub-general, okay? Priority is high as I'm creating this ticket. Channel, I have received the email, so I'm going to select as email right over here. Assignee, I only have the assignee one over here, so I'm going to select the assignee from the drop down, okay? This is the assignee to whom I'm assigning the tickets. Status is going to be open right over here, as this is a new ticket I'm creating, and the description is going to be the content that my AI agent has generated. Okay, so this is the description. Classification over here, I'm going to select as problem right here. Okay, after filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request button over here. As I've done that, over here we've received the response, which is a positive response. So now I'm going to open my Zoho Desk account. After doing that, you can see a new ticket has been created in my Zoho Desk account in the name of new ticket from the client bug report issue with your SaaS product. Okay, over here I've received the ticket. The category is, you can see, technical issue. This is a description. This is the small description of the email that we have forwarded. And over here, if I'm going to go back to this history section, you can see over here, this is the email address of the person who have generated the ticket as well. Okay. So as now a new ticket has been created in my Zoho Desk account, this means this AI agent that we have created with Pabbly Connect is successfully working. But now for all of you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send another email on my Gmail account, and then I'm going to check whether a new ticket has been created in my Zoho Desk account or not for that email. So now I'm going to open my Gmail account, with the help of which I'm going to send another email, a bug, to my Gmail account. So this is my email, that is, hi team, I'm writing to report a bug I'm facing while trying to log into your SaaS product. Whenever I enter credentials and click login, the page loading identifies does not grant access. I also tried clearing my browse cache and using incognito mode, but the issue precise. I am using Windows 11 and this is the Chrome version. Please look into the issue. This is the issue that I have. I'm going to send this issue right over here. As I've done that, you can see the issue has now been successfully forwarded. Okay, as the issue is successfully forwarded, I'm going to go back to my Zoho Desk account. Over here, I'm going to wait for a few seconds. After waiting for a few seconds, I'm going to refresh this page from here. As I refresh the page, you can see over here a new ticket has been created in my Zoho Desk account. It says new ticket from client bug report login issue with your SaaS platform. Category is technical issue. Anjali Verma, the operation manager of Verma Enterprises, is reporting a bug related to the login process of SaaS platform. She encounters an identify login issue after entering her credentials. Okay, so you can see over here a new ticket has been successfully created in my Zoho Desk account. Okay, that means this AI agent is successfully working. So now to sum up what we have done, I am an owner of a SaaS-based product company, and on my support account, I receive a lot of inquiries, issues, feedbacks from my clients. I want that as soon as I'm going to receive a new email in my Gmail account, and with the help of the email parser, the trigger over here is going to capture the response of the new email. Automatically, an AI agent should generate the summary of that email, the issue, and with that, it should also categorize the issue under the 3 categories that I have. and the AI agent I'm using is OpenAI. And as the AI agent is going to generate the content, automatically a new ticket of that issue should be created in my Zoho Desk account with the identify category. Using this action step is going to be done. And with Pabbly Connect, in this manner, I have created this AI agent. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.